Hello, this is your weekly overview for week 5 of Miss Ahmed's AP Environmental Science class. So let's go over some of the content objectives and what you'll be learning this week. Notice our big idea has changed because we're moving on to a new unit, Unit 2, the Living World Biodiversity. So our big idea for this unit is interactions between Earth systems. We're going to be thinking about how different systems impact other plant and animal species and how these systems work together. On Monday and Tuesday, September 21st and 22nd, we're going to be covering these two topics: Introduction to Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services. Remember, we're also going to be continuing to collect data on our eco columns project. So make sure that you're continually updating your spreadsheets to collect the data for those eco columns. On Wednesday, September 23rd and Thursday, September 24th, we're going to be talking about the topic of island biodiversity. In class or at home, you guys will be participating in a virtual lab activity. So we'll be recording some information in our lab notebooks. You guys will also be using a spreadsheet to keep track of some data, and you'll be required to submit a virtual lab report. So let's look at this virtual lab so you understand the assessment that will be due by Thursday, September 24th. Here's the link to the activity, to the virtual simulation that we will be using. These are the instructions, so make sure you read through the instructions before beginning. Step 1 says to copy the purpose statement. So in your lab notebooks, you're going to be copying this statement so you understand the purpose of this activity. Before you get started, it might be a good idea to read through the tutorial tab on the website to familiarize yourselves with how to use the online tool that will be using the simulation. Step 2, we're going to copy the materials list. So these are all the materials you'll be using. This is a link to the spreadsheet for the data, so you're going to want to make sure to make a copy of this spreadsheet. Step 3, you're going to select a habitat type, record that in your notebook and on your data spreadsheet. So you're going to record also the animal group type that you selected. Step 4 is to copy the data section into your notebook. So these are the questions that you guys are going to be answering in the data section, in addition to recording your data on the spreadsheet. Step 5 is to copy the analysis section into your notebook. So these are the analysis questions that we'll be answering. And the final step is to complete the lab report, which will be a Google Doc. So when you submit this assignment, there are two things that you're going to be submitting: your data spreadsheet completely filled out and your lab report completely filled out. It's a Google document. So there are two things that you'll need to upload to Canvas once you've completed. So just make sure that you're aware that that is our assessment for this week. So that is what you'll need to upload by Thursday. As always, if you guys have any questions, please reach out to me, send me an email, or talk with me before or after class. I hope that helps you guys know what you need to do for this week in AP Environmental Science. Have a great week.